Welcome all to another Sunday night Scrap Chat Live with Scrap and Irish and hopefully some friends. Well, friends. Yeah, you know what I mean. So hopefully, I'm just seeing if my sound is in sync because poor old Shark Scrapper is still having a few issues. So anyhow, E-Waste Mike was in first, Pooh's mate, and that's it so far. So welcome in, guys. Good to see you two people there. It's good to see you. What has everyone been up to? Well, we know what Mike has been up to because he's been he's been busy getting all them computers, getting and his board sort runs and stuff like that. So Mike has been busy as always. What did Pooh's mate say there? Hi, Scrapping Irish. Just put my pizza on the oven. Just got in from doing a bit of gardening. Oh, so the weather must be good where you are, Pooh's mate, because you wouldn't be doing much gardening in Ireland today unless you had a boat to get across the lawns with all the rain we've had. Now, let me just check and make sure everything is working on the YouTube side of things. Let's refresh that screen. Yeah, everything seems to be working okay over there on the thing. Hey, Scrap and Savage, good to see you. Hope all is well. HH Recycling, good to see you as well. Hope all is good with you. So, guys, what have you been over? Good day, Irish. Hope you are tickety boo. Well, we're here anyhow. Cool and dry. No, it's warm here, Pooh's mate. Warm and wet, I think, is what we will call it. Where is my phone? We'll see what temperatures we had today. I think we were up at 20 something degrees Celsius. Let's have a look. Yeah, we got up to 22. We're down to 18 at the moment. So and dropping a bit more. So we'll get down to 15 tonight. So not overly cool or anything like that. It's nice and mild. Bobby Holden, welcome in. Good to see you, sir, and hope all is well with you. So, what has everyone been working on? As I was saying, what have you guys been doing? 21. So, Pooh's mate, you're still warm. What do you mean cool? That ain't cool. That's warm. So it is. That is warm. There's nothing cool about that. Yeah. So, what has everyone been up to? Granny and the Beer Scrappers, good to see you. I've got my Coke Zero. Did I scrap anything out? I did. I scrapped something out. So I should have a video on what I scrapped out. Well, and I have a rake of other cables and stuff cut up that I just general cleaning up, scrapping around, stuff like that. Nothing major. But I have a few days due to me to take, so I might get a bit more scrapping done this week when I take them days, depending on weather, of course. I have a lot of cable I want to try and get done before the winter comes, stuff like that. Get that out of the way, get it binned up, and keep the copper because I ain't cashing in the copper yet. I was reading an interesting article earlier today that says because of the figures coming out of China at the moment on unemployment and on growth and stuff like that, that it's really hammering down the price of copper. So that's one of the things that is affecting the copper at the moment is the Chinese market. So that is really hammering down the price, and that's what's holding copper prices back, they're saying. So all us scrappers will be hoping for a bit of an upturn in the Chinese market so that the demand would rise and we can get more for our copper. So at the moment, just holding copper. So you can see when I'm taking stuff apart, I'm just putting it into little bins. So I have my copper that floats in the air. See the way that floats in the air? Isn't that cool? So I can make the copper float. Oh, look at this floating copper. So yeah, that's what we have. Just all I do is put it in there and hold on to them, put them into bigger bins in and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's an auto. Shark Raid. Oh, the Shark Gang must be coming in now. That's right, Recycling. Welcome in. Good to see you. Don't forget to hit the like, guys. That's why I have it down there in the bottom. I think I have a link put up, do I? To it. I think I have the link for anyone that wants to come up. Let me double check that on the YouTube side and make sure it is pinned. Yeah, the StreamYards is pinned. So anyone that wants to come up, please do. See you scrapping, I seen coming in there. And who else I see? HH Recycling and Scorpion Metals. Daniel, welcome in. Good to see you all, guys. Hope all is well. So is everyone holding on to their copper at the moment, or what's happening? Let's see what this guy is up to. Hello, Mike.
What's going on?
How are things?
Same as always.
Same as always. Same as always. You're
Same
busy.
same crap, different day.
Yeah. You're I see poor old Shark was still having the issues. We spent a good hour last night going through stuff, and everything was working perfect. And then as soon as he goes live today, it starts doing the same thing again.
Yeah, I think you should hang it up.
Watchcode is saying, Urban Prospector is saying, open some tabs. At the moment, Urban Prospector, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one 6 tabs open. And I'll just switch between tabs here. You won't see me switching between because unless I share screen. Actually, I'll share screen and see will that affect the sound, because just to see, present and go share screen, and so I'm just sharing my window there at the moment. So let me see, share that window. So you can there we go. So it's like a infinite thing. So you can see there at the top, I have tabs open. So I had Sharks Live that was there. That's just finished. I have Watchcall's tab open there. That's Right Recycling. I was checking out some of his videos. Then on this one, I just have the general YouTube opened. Then that's my studio open and my video playing there, and this is back to here. So everything is working. So let me bring up another guy. Chart Scrapper. I was just showing that I have a rake of tabs open. A few people wanted to see would my sound be affected. So you can see I have a lot of tabs opened up in the top there. And my internet speed is atrociously slow. So it's definitely not an internet problem with YouTube, because if it was, I definitely would have sound problems. Let me remove that from the screen. And when I hit remove here, do I remove myself? I have to remember this stop screen. That's what I want to do, not remove. There we go. So yeah, I don't know what was the problem, because as I was saying last night when we were going through it, everything worked perfect. So I don't know what could have gone wrong. Hey, Bruce Nip here. The only thing I could think of is, when you were opening your tabs there, when we were doing it last night, had you the tabs pre-opened?
Yeah, I did.
And did you have them pre-opened tonight, or were you opening them as you were going?
No, I was opening them as we were using them, because I was trying not to have a bunch of tabs open.
Well, maybe that's where the issue is. When you're opening them, the computer is using power to get them open and get them running up, where if you had them pre-opened, they're already gone through that stage. So all you're doing then is switching. You're not using RAM really to get them opened up. That'd be to try next week. I'd say have whatever tabs you're going to be using, have them already pre-opened, and just switch between them and see will that affect the sound.
We could try. I'm going to do some more research over the week too, and I'm going to really push. I had sent some emails out to StreamYard and YouTube trying to get some information. Their responses were pretty generic, so I'm going to push them a little bit harder here on this, because the fact that it just started 3 weeks ago, and it had never been a problem up till then. Something changed 3 weeks ago that is now causing this to be a problem. And I'm not saying something's, on StreamYard or something on YouTube. I think there's something in one of the updates that I did on my PC, one of the regular Windows updates or a BIOS update or something like that gooned it up.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a PC issue. It's either a software issue, or it may be, as someone said, maybe your RAM, maybe one of the RAMs is a bit faulty, and then when it comes under pressure and heats up, that's when you get your issue or something, or sound card. It sound, because it definitely doesn't sound like it's a YouTube or a StreamYard's problem, because if it was, I think I'd be having the same issue, because tabs open all the time and stuff like that.
I think you should just hang it up.
I think you should bite me.
I don't have any teeth, I would.
I think you would bite me. But no, I was just saying there. I don't know whether you're still alive or not. I was saying I read an article about the Chinese market and how it's holding back the copper at the moment, and they reckon that because of the downturn in China, if it doesn't soon turn around, copper prices are going to start dropping. So what we were all saying, like, hold on to your copper till prices go up, but then you have the worry, if prices start dropping, is it better time to cash now or hold? For like to me, it makes no difference. I'll hold because I'm not relying on the cash flow thing. But for people who are relying on it as an income, it's a tricky one to know what to do. You know.
It truly is. And I still personally believe that in the long term, copper is going to go up. So I'm going to keep holding on to my better grades of copper, and I'll keep selling the insulated copper wire and the number 2 and stuff like that for cash flow purposes. But my Bear Bright and my number 1, I'm going to hang on to it for a while.
Yeah. And when you say a while, hang on, have you set a limit on how long you're going to sit on it, or like if you said, like, right, I'm going to wait 6 months, if prices haven't gone up in 6 months, I'm going to look at clearing some of it out, or you said I'm just going to wait until I see a 10% increase or a 20% increase in price?
Right. So the plan right now is I'm going to wait until I see the increase come.
Okay.
Because I don't, I mean, assuming I can continue to make cash flow, then I don't have anything that's forcing me to sell it. So I'm just going to hang on to it.
Yeah. What you call there? Bruce Napier saying there was a Windows update about a month ago, Shark. So maybe that had something to do it. See,
Yeah, could be.
Dropped copper 20 cent. So we've seen the first, as I say, the prices are beginning to drop in places. So there's a 20 cent drop in copper price. Is that for Bear Bright, or what number is that for CU Scrapping? Is that number 2 copper, or is it across the board? Hold on to copper. Turns in any Scorpion metal, never turns in any copper. Holding till the time is right, stocking up. Yeah, if you have the space and you don't need it as cash flow like myself, the space would be the issue for me. But again, I just store it in bins outside, so and they're covered from the rain and stuff, so I'm not worried about them corroding or any of that carry on. But if you haven't got space, then it can make an issue for some people to hold copper, because
and don't do like Ian's friend did and bury it in the ground.
And let it disappear. When he dug up the hole where it should be, all you had was a big mess of mush.
Blue dirt.
Yeah.
I guess technically the copper was still there, right?
Yeah, the copper was still there. You could have recovered it using acid, or probably some other ways. But I'd say the amount of acid you'd have to use to recover it would not make it viable.
Oh man.
Good idea to have emergency funding. Yeah, it's always a good idea to have a bit of. That's why I keep my copper and some of the other stuff I keep is for emergency funds. If something unexpected comes up, you have that little bit of something there you can dip into and use it. Urban Perspective. That is a very good point. Yeah, it's always nice to have that little bit there. But again, if you're running a business and you have to keep your cash flow going, then that can be another side of it. According to I have plenty of space. True enough. If E. Matthews can fit that amount of stuff in that little shed, everyone has plenty of space.
And of course, the other issue with keeping it for an emergency fund is you need to make sure that you're going to be able to sell it to get your cash. Yeah. So is your scrap yard robust enough that if you brought in 1,000 pounds of copper and copper, had gone up considerably, would they still be able to buy it from you? So you always got to pay attention to those kind of things too. In the back of your head, always be thinking, who am I going to sell it to? Will they be able to buy it from me? That kind of thing.
Yeah, and how long do I have to wait to get paid? Do they pay me straight away, or do I have to wait for a check to clear and stuff like that? So there's all that kind of stuff. Oh, well, I call it St. Bruce Napier side. He checked, and copper's gone up by 4 cents where he is. So there's a little bit of a Brucey bonus, as they say. I have a Ford car as a small emergency fund. We have a few yards close. I can split it up. Yeah, that's another thing. Split it up, but make sure you're giving the biggest amount to the guy that's giving you the biggest amount of money. Of course, split it in the right way, because if you notice some of the scrap yards, there can be a big difference in price between them, and then some of them are all the exact same, no matter what. That was interesting what you were saying, Shark, as well, about having to fingerprint people now when you're buying off them. It's another expense you're going to have to go to.
Yeah.
You know,
I kind of figured this day was going to come eventually. I just didn't expect it this soon.
Yeah, well, again, it's a sign that your business is growing. As you said, that a year ago you weren't on anyone's radar, and now you're on the radar. So it means that you're a bigger fish now in the pond. You're starting to take a bit more room in the pond.
All it took was one phone call.
What did you say, Mike?
All it took was one phone call. I told you, keep messing with me. A little bit at a time. I'm getting you.
All it took was one.
Payback, buddy. Payback.
Paybacks, yeah.
You better be running to North Carolina quicker than you think.
No, Shark, it's not Fords that you have. It's the Fiats. You know, fix it again tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, because Ford, I was taught that Ford means found on road dead.
Oh, okay. Over here, we talk about the Fiats that way. It's called fix it again tomorrow.
Okay, all right.
Fix or repair.
Yeah, fix or repair daily is the other one. Yeah.
Yeah. So, how much did you look to see how much a fingerprint machine is going to set you back? Or?
No, not yet. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
As Matthew should say, a scrapper, was it again? Scrapper never needs; he just has to wait.
Well, yeah, he doesn't want; he waits. But
that's it.
My counter to that is a scrapper wants while he waits.
Yeah. I wonder how poor old Ian got on with his wedding. He reckons he was going to be here tonight, but I don't think he's up to it tonight somehow. I don't know.
We've certainly said his name enough times.
Yeah, no. I think now the wedding on the Friday, and they would have had the afters the next day. The afters can be just as dangerous as the actual wedding itself. So again, I was seeing photos on Facebook and stuff like that. So he was enjoying himself anyway. And congratulations to his son, who got married on Friday. So there we go.
I remember my brother's wedding. Now, my brother's 4 years older than me. And my mom said to me when we went out the night before for the bachelor's thing, my mom said, "Don't let your brother get drunk." And so what does a 16-year-old shark scrapper interpret that as? Drink your brother's drinks.
So Shark was in a bad shape for the day.
Oh my God, that was so painful.
Well, at least Ian got a nice pillow to lay his head on, so he'll be all right.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah. Oh my God.
And he was meant to try and keep safe before the wedding, and then you sent him one of the most dangerous items in the world, a pillow to him.
I know. He put his gloves on. He was all right.
Yeah, his welding gloves on.
You know what? I ordered that Sunday when we were on the stream, and he got it like Wednesday. But that literally came from Cork. So that's probably why I got it so quick. so much quicker.
Oh, that's manufactured in Cork, was it?
Yeah. Yeah, my merch company, there's one in San Francisco, which is probably going to get flooded out this weekend because they got that hurricane thing going over there. And then there's one in Cork, so that's probably why he got it so quick.
I must try and find who they are in Cork and tell them about you, what you really are, and if I can make sure they charge you.
Oh, they don't care. They don't pay me. I pay them.
Yeah.
I don't make no money on that crap. It's called Zazzle. Zazzle. Call him.
I never heard of them.
Tell him anyways, Mike saying.
Zazzle, Ireland. Yeah. Call center is in Cork. Correct.
Cork. In Cork.
County Cork.
God damn.
That's about a 6-hour drive for me, I think it is. Well, it wouldn't be quite 6. No, it's about 5, I'd say. Yeah. I didn't know there was that merch company was based in Ireland, but again, it's probably more to do with tax than actually anything else. Let me see. Usually my yard works on 30% margin on all products. I sell them. They hold back 5%. There's a bonus if you bring them over number one. Okay, so yeah, scrapyards. I've noticed that if you ring up a scrapyard, you ask them for a price for number one copper. They'll give you a price, and then if you say to them, "Well, I have got 300 pounds of it. Can you do anything better?" They'll always give you a little bit more. They'll increase the price slightly. So it's worth always telling the scrapyard when you're ringing them up, "Well, look, I've got whatever weight of this item. What can you do? Best price on that item," rather than just ring them up and say, "What's your price on copper?" Ring them up and say, "I've got 200 pounds of number one, 300 pounds of number two, and what's the best price you can do for me?" And then they already know what you're talking about, because you know what you've already, and then they're presuming, well, this guy's had already pre-sorted for us as well, so we're not going to have to be sorted out and tell him what he has. So he's going to come out here and he's going to go, "There's my 200 pounds of copper, and there's my 300 number two." Pizza is done. I won't be able to comment for a while. What is the pizza before you comment? I'm going to guess pepperoni. That's what I am putting it. I'm going for pepperoni pizza for it.
Pineapple and ham. In homage to our friends in Hawaii that are having such trouble.
Yeah. I was going to say, I hope there's no Italians in the chat, because if you mentioned pineapple on pizza, you just started a war.
You won, Irish. It was pepperoni.
Hey, pepperoni. Pepperoni is a good, reliable pizza. It never lets you down.
Oh yeah. So the place that I get my pizza from when I'm at the Shark Cage, they have this new thing, ultimate pepperoni pizza. And so, I asked the guy, I said, "What's the difference between ultimate pepperoni pizza and pepperoni?" And he said, "Well, we put 3 kinds of pepperoni on it. You got your standard pepperoni, and then you got your stuff that kind of like is a little cup shape that gets really crispy. And then there was some other kind of pepperoni." I'm like, how many freaking kind of pepperonis are there? I mean, come on.
I like the pepperoni that gets crispy. That's the nicest tasting one. The one is nice and crispy. Yeah. That's my favorite pepperoni, the crispy one. What you call? Go on, carry on.
Well, I was going to say, I was like, I should have just asked the guy, well, what other pizza do you have that'll stop my heart faster?
Yeah. True enough. As Daniel said there as well, to the people of Hawaii, it's a tough time they're going through over there. Would not want to be in their situation for anything. It's people have lost, as well as losing loved ones. They've lost all their if they haven't lost loved ones, the chances are they've lost their house. So it's just terrible. So it's terrible. When you were stationed over there, were you stationed in Hawaii, or did you live in Hawaii for a while?
Yeah, I lived in Hawaii for 5 years.
And was that the island you lived on, or was it the main island you lived on? Or?
No, I was over in Oahu. That's where Pearl Harbor is located, on the island of Oahu. But I did go over to Maui twice aboard ship. So we went over there and anchored off the harbor where you see where the fire was. We'd anchor off there and we would do community projects, and we would have Liberty Call and for a few days, that kind of thing. So
HACT, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, no, it's when you see the before and after video of the harbor area, like, and how it's decimated, it's just like, just shows you how violent and damaging fire can be if it just gets out of control. You know, and
Yeah.
the winds were blowing it the wrong way, and that was it. There was no way of stopping that. Cheers me up.
And I was reading today how they were saying that one of the problems that they're running into is that it's not just the locals, because they've got some DNA testing, rapid DNA test that's in there. A company that makes the equipment has sent in a team, and the U.S. government has sent in people to help, FBI, those kind of folks. So when they find a tooth or a bone or something, they can extract the DNA from it if it hasn't been damaged too much by the fire. But then they need to get DNA from, family member.
Yes.
And so they're working on that. But if you're a tourist on the island, you may have come from the mainland, you might have come from Japan, you may have come from Asia somewhere. How are they going to find? They won't even know who to ask, right? So now if they were a foreign tourist, they would have had to pass customs, so there would be some record there. But if they flew into Oahu, to the main international airport, and then came over to Maui from Oahu, there may not be any record of that. So yeah, it's going to be it's going to take them. It could take them a year or two or longer to identify all the remains from that fire.
No, it's devastating. It's going to take years and years and years for that island to recover, even just to build back what they've lost. Their families will report them, maybe not postmate, because some people are traveling around, might be a month or two before family even realize they were over in that part of the thing. So, some people go on these backpacking trips around the world, and it might be a month before they don't, because they don't know where the person is or what part of the world they're in. They mightn't even presume they're there. So yeah, that can be an issue for families, postmate. I see. Grass cutter Palmer was at a wedding today as well. I seen him putting up a photograph. He was the best man at a wedding today. So.
I had his kilt on.
Yeah, he had his kilt on. Yeah, so it's wedding season. So it's wedding season. So are you getting through all the stuff there, Mike? How's the wall of computers going? Oh, it's still there.
Still there.
Still there.
I haven't taken a computer apart all weekend.
Because I was wondering how you were getting through the wall.
I actually told my computer guy, because he wanted to meet up Saturday. I told him nope.
No more room.
No, my back's been bothering me the last couple of days, so I didn't want to.
Okay.
He wanted to get rid of some servers and stuff. I said, nah, I'm not doing it this weekend.
What's that control panel off that you're working on there, Mike?
I don't know. This is that stuff I get from that one company.
Okay.
I got this stuff like 2 months ago, and I got to get rid of it because I got like 3 barrels of this stuff. I'm breaking down my clutter for safety reasons.
Be careful, see you scrapping with that kilt. You don't want to catch anything in any machinery.
I got the panic button though, so
you just hit that if anything goes wrong.
Just hit it. Yeah, I don't know what these are. These are all kinds of weird stuff.
Any interesting boards on them, is it? Or is it just
you get some pretty decent boards.
Yeah.
I get a lot of one load I'll get a crap load of high telecom, the next load I'll get a lot of mid grade, the next load I'll get a mix of pretty much everything. So, but it's all free, so I don't complain.
What? Mike doesn't complain?
Not when it's free, no.
Oh.
Not when it's free. And it's 92 degrees outside.
What's that in real temperature?
Huh?
What's that in real temperatures?
93 degrees.
93 to Celsius. Celsius is nice 33.8.
I don't know if I want to even take computers apart because if gold keeps dropping, the prices are going to go down.
Yeah, well, that's what Clark was saying earlier with the price. We were looking at it even last night when we were testing out the thing. We were just seeing that how gold has been dropping for the last while again.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh man, I want to lock the seat, but I don't remember which of these levers is the seat lock and which one is the.
Do an Ian Matthews on it. Come on, do an Ian Matthews. Let's see you disappear.
Okay, wait a minute. Oh, wait, no, it's this one. Is it one? No. I got the right one.
I was hoping you could see you just gone. Do an Ian Matthews on it. Someone actually shared that video with me the last day. I already seen it after I came off the live stream. Who was it? It was on Facebook, I think. Let me just log into my Facebook. See, can I get that video? Facebook. Let me see if I can get that. Someone shared that with me. I think it might have been Everyday Solars that sent it to me. Let me have a look here and see if I still have it.
My scrapyard manager was telling me that they've been dead down there. I was down there Monday. Or no, when did I go? When did I go to a board sort?
I don't know. Why are you asking us? You're the one who went
Friday.
there.
It wasn't last Friday. It was.
Yeah, it was Friday.
Yeah, what wasn't it? Last Friday.
Yeah, because I had the van loaded with shred, and then I was supposed to do that pickup Saturday, so I got off to a late start because I had to run over to the scrapyard and unload that van at 8 o'clock, so it would be empty for Saturday. And he said it has been dead.
I'm going to share the Ian Matthews falling off his chair.
Yeah, picking on that guy.
That is still one of the funniest. Just the way he disappears. It's just...
I want to be here no more.
Right, let me remove that again. That is so funny.
Poor guy.
Hey, I tell you what, though, I think we're all in the wrong business. The people that are buying the building that I'm in. So I occupy one bay. There's another bay my size next to me that's occupied. The rest of the building is another 4 bays the size of mine. And the people that are buying it are in the business of making children's clothing.
Well,
so they decided to just go ahead and buy the building rather than rent the space, lease the space. And they must have made a deal to the owners that they couldn't resist. I'm just residual income for them, for the building. I'm like, I'm in the wrong line of work. I'm doing this wrong, clearly.
So is your payment going to go up now or still be the same?
So the real estate agent told me that they're not allowed to change the terms of my lease until it expires. So I'm good until June.
So you know what's going to happen in June then?
Oh yeah, I know exactly what's going to happen in June. I'm leaving.
You're going to be in North Carolina. Yeah, that's good stuff.
It's that's the worst if someone takes over. You don't know what sort of landlords they're going to be, or they're going to be just constantly checking in and saying, "Oh, you're making too much noise, or you're doing this or doing that." Because landlords can be absolute hassle if you get a bad one. But hopefully they're grand. They're not going to give you any issues.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I mean, I met them about maybe 3 months ago, 3-4 months ago, when they were looking at the place to rent. And I met them, and they seemed like perfectly nice people. But anything, when you only meet somebody for about 10 or 15 minutes, you can fool anybody for that long. So
yeah.
we'll see we'll see if they really turn out.
So there's money in kids' clothes, obviously.
Yeah, apparently so.
Well, kids are constantly growing, so they're always going to need clothes. It's not like when we buy something, we get a lot of wear out of it, because the only thing we're doing is maybe putting weight on.
Yeah,
we're not getting any taller or anything like that, So we can get a bit longer out of our clothes.
Yeah, and people crap out kids every day, so.
Yeah, crap out kids.
There you go.
I don't think that's how it works, Mike.
Oh.
It's a stork that delivers them to the house, isn't it?
That's only in Ireland.
Oh,
that's only in Ireland. No, leprechauns deliver them in Ireland, don't they?
Yeah, leprechauns bring them here.
Right.
Then a new owner, I got to find a new shop. But so see you scrapping and saying he has to move out September this year, is it? Oh, Shark has just asked that question. So we'll know in a minute.
See what I mean? The guy offers me to come down there and hang out with him, and now he's leaving. Roger, I don't know.
I was kind of planning on moving anyway, rather than renegotiating the lease. But yeah, this is this just further motivates me to get out of there.
Yeah, it's a big thing when you have to move everything, all your equipment to a new location and stuff like that. There's a lot of work involved in that. It's not like it's just, I just go here and open up here now again. It's all that stuff has to be moved and stuff like that,
Yeah. And even if you sell down all your inventory, you've still got all your rackage and your tools and bins and it just.
Yeah, the amount of racking alone is to get it moved. Oh, what? Oh, Mike. Oh, Mike.
Oh, what a tease. What a tease.
Look at that. I should have known he would do that. Have you thought buying your own plate, Sharky? Who's made is asking. That sucks. I hate movies.
Yep.
Well,
that's yeah, Booze, I am actively looking for my own place.
Nice chips on that, and a few gold flashed bits on the both sides, yeah.
And I'm going to take this piece of glass off of here and magically turn this into Tocom. Did you know you could do that, Shark? Did you know it, Shark?
Abracadabra?
Abracadabra. So I go down to the board sort Friday, and the first thing I'm told or asked is, "Would you like to fill out an application?" I said, "No, I would not, but thanks for asking." One of the guys that works down there had a stroke, so they were so backed up. They were backed up customer wise, but there was stuff everywhere. They had a pallet that had, I think it had 30 like Home Depot buckets filled with Pindle CPUs.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then Rich down there, he's like, "Man, I'm glad you didn't come Monday and Tuesday." He said Monday there was a guy there that was there before they even opened the door. Took him 2 hours to process this stuff. That's how much stuff he had. 110 grand.
Man, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. It is.
So one of the guys had a stroke, you were saying, Mike, so that's why they're way behind.
Yeah, he had it in his sleep, what they were saying. I guess he got up and his left leg wasn't working right and a few other things weren't jiving. And he said he had to just think about what he wanted to do, move your leg, and try to move it. But he went to work and he worked all day. And after work, he was he was dragging his foot and, just things weren't right. And he went into, that happened Sunday, night. So he went in Monday, went to the hospital after work Monday. And as of Friday, he was still in the hospital. So
Bloody
he
hell.
told me, he's like, I think he's 42 or 43. Young guy.
Wow.
Yep.
And the thing with a stroke is that the sooner you get it treated, the less likely you are to have permanent damage. The longer you let it go, the worse it's going to get.
Yeah, if I ever get a good one, I'm just going to run it out.
Yeah, but Mike, you're the one who's hoping you do get a good one.
Well, every night, but I mean.
Yeah.
Mike. What do you say to that?
I'm here all week. So I did I didn't even do a video on it, did I? So I did you know what I did with it? It's over here in my pile of junk.
Oh, what the money you got, is it?
Yeah, I don't know what I did with the receipt though. I ended up with $3,394, which they screwed me $4 on laptop motherboard, so that would have given me the $3,400. So I just let it go.
Which they screwed me on.
Yeah, $33.96. So they screwed me out of $4.
Aren't they? Look at that. You think they just would have rounded it up?
1,500 pounds. That's all I had. So what are you gonna do?
What are you going to do? Is right.
I'll get them next time. Well, that's all right.
No,
you know what? I got them anyway because I met my refiner down there and gave him about $1,300 or $1,300 worth of BGA chips and other stuff. So take that, punks. Keep your little $4. I got your ass.
3 yards deployed, decided against them for various reasons, still on the hunt.
And you know what else he told me?
Go on.
My refiner said that if I take the fingers off the finger cards, I'd make more money than selling him the board snort. Selling him the gold fingers. I said, well, I got a geek that'll figure that out for me. Back with you. Because board snort pays $40 a pound for fingers. He pays $85 a pound. So.
And what did board sword pay for the boards complete?
$490. They'll pay $490 for a finger card with the bracket off, and it's like half of that or something for the fingers cut off. But he was telling me it should be better if even if I took the things off. Not saying I'm going to do that, but
yeah.
trim finger card.
Skids and Scrap is saying thank you to Shark and Mike, whatever you done from this week. He's saying thank you for it.
Yeah, where's my money? So it's $490. Finger card is $490 with no heat sink, no bracket with the fingers, and it's $240 if you trim the fingers, but you can leave the bracket on. So you get a little extra weight on the bracket. So I don't know.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a Geek Shark Matt's project.
Yeah, make a note. Make a note.
Hey, welcome in, George. Good to see you.
Daniel was bugging me a couple days ago.
Bugging me.
So let's see what. So if you take the gold fingers off a gold finger card and the bracket, they probably become mid-grade, yeah.
Well, they would be a trimmed finger card. Whether you took the bracket off.
That's right. He has a category for trim finger cards. That's right.
So you just have to take the heat sink off, but you can leave the bracket on, and that's like $240 a pound if you take the fingers off. If it's complete, if you take the fingers off and all the crap, but leave the fingers on, and take the heat sinks and the bracket off, it's $490. And then then Mike's paying $85 a pound for just fingers. Because I just took in gold finger cards, I took in 14,723,000. Gold finger cards, I took in 77 pounds, and it was $377 at $490 a pound. So I don't know. That's it.
Definitely. Shark. Geek Shark is going to have to work it all out.
And I took in a whopping 19 pounds of complete laptops. That van was squatting. All them laptops in there.
What, with 19 pounds?
19 pounds.
You get a better suspension if 19 pounds makes it squat.
Well, you know, there was another brand new U-Haul truck with like 10,000 miles on the damn thing.
When will you have enough to go again? Will you be going this week or next week or when again, Mike?
Probably. I'm going to start on these computers tomorrow. I'm dedicating my weekends to clutter. So I get all the clutter done because that bucket there is clutter. That barrel behind it is clutter. And then once I get this bucket and this barrel out of here, I'll be golden because this is all this crap that's been here for months. Then I'll start on
that clutter
computers. Because that's a safety risk right here. See? That's a safety. See the little knobby here? See what I'm walking it? Oh, I could have been killed. Yeah. So I was going to be calling me again, and this is all from the last load, so I want to get. And most of this is mid-grade. It's just garbage.
By the way, Mike, it's hard to recognize you with your ponytail gone.
Yeah, I know. You see that shit?
Yeah.
I spotted it when you were going over there. I said, no ponytail.
Yep. Yesterday. It disappeared yesterday. Do I miss it?
You know,
I don't miss it for the length, but it was a hell of a back scratcher with my back itch. I just shake my head. I just go like this. Now I don't have a back scratcher no more.
Mike, I got to tell you, I was really hoping that when you were over there having some fun with the clutter, that you were going to actually trip into your stack of computers and send the whole wall crashing down. I'm very disappointed.
Yeah, you've upset him. Like, why can't you get a
Hey,
good
where they land is where they stay. Told you I pick up. I move stuff 1,000 times. So where it lands is where it stays. Yeah, I did lose my strength, George.
That's why his back is sore now, because the ponytail was kicking him.
I could barely walk.
His muscles are used to having to hold his head down, and now his muscles have to go in the other direction because he's so used to holding their head down. He's going to start getting a cramp in his neck from not having that ponytail to counter all those muscles.
You know, what's really bad is when I sleep at night because you're laying on the damn thing, it can't move. It feels like you're in traction. If you sit back on a chair and you're sitting back on it, you can't move your head.
Scorpion Metals is going, by the way, so take it easy, Scorpion.
Later on, Scorpion.
Later, bud.
Don't work too hard. It's Sunday. Have a day of rest.
Don't work hard.
Don't work hard, just work smart.
Man, I am not looking forward to the heat this week. Oh my God, it's just going to get freaking brutal again.
Yeah, we got a couple days in the 90s, and then we're going down to low 80s, and then 70s, and then back up a little bit. I don't know. It's weird.
No, well, we just have a week of rain ahead of us here again, so it's not like it's anything new to us.
I got a friend in Southern California that's worried about their house washing away.
Yeah, that's gonna suck.
See you, Scrap is asking you a question there, Mike.
What do you want? Did your hair go? Actually, it's going there Tuesday. You have to have at least 12 inches, and I had 14. So
there he goes. He's measuring stuff again.
And so it is getting donated. Yes, it is.
Puzman is asking, does anyone have any word on that storm in California? What's the story? Is it a bad one or what's happening?
Oh yeah, it's going to be bad for California.
Yeah,
I mean, For us in Florida, that would be nothing. We wouldn't even give it a second thought, right? But for California, that's going to be devastating because they're estimating that they're going to get at least a year's worth of rain in the period of 2 days. And compound that with how dry and the lack of vegetation, and they're going to have flash floods and mudslides, and there's a lot of bad juju potential going on.
And the thing is, it's hitting like Los Angeles, so a big metropolis like that it's going to be interesting to see.
Hey, Copper Oak Recycling, welcome in. Good to see you. We won't get rain here in Texas anymore. Well, I wish I could say we didn't. I don't think it hasn't. I haven't seen a day that it hasn't rained here since the second week of June. So, some days now it might only rain for half an hour or something, but for the last week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, it's been raining every day from, I don't know, hours and hours of it.
That's like I follow a channel. It's called Sparks Motors. He does a lot of rescues, and he buys and sells stuff, and he's always doing something. So he has a cabin in Utah. Last year he just did a video on going back out there to check it. There was 30 feet of snow on his cabin. All you seen was the top of the little peak. They went out there trying to shovel it out to see how bad it was. 30 feet of snow buried your house, just gone. One little piece sticking out on a 3-story cabin. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's some amount to go up 3 stories.
Yeah, that
Sparks Motors is the channel. He's a cool guy.
She's asking, do you mean Heavy D Sparks?
Yes, that's the man. I watch that guy faithfully.
George is saying northeast Scotland is Scotland gets as much rain as Ireland does.
That would just suck to be in a cabin with that kind of snow, and you're like, if you're in the cabin, it's like, and you listen to the cabin creaking, and you're just wondering if the thing is just come down right on top of you.
Yeah, is it gonna hold the weight?
Yep.
Hey, Pooler 347, welcome in. Good to see you. Been a while. I hope all is good with you.
Speaking of a while, has anybody seen Cruiser Mac?
Cruiser Mac has been fishing and stuff. I've been watching his stuff on Facebook and that. I think he's been off doing a lot of fishing.
Oh,
so
I was watching some of your back live streams.
Yeah.
Just to see how I can improve myself. And when I was watching, Cruiser was there, and it dawned on me, I was like, I haven't seen him around in a while.
I've seen him. He's been on Facebook. I've seen him. He's been fishing. Right. Yeah. No. Well, that's why I was worried about it for a while too, until I seen him fishing. So it's that time of year, must be when he goes with his buddies fishing and stuff like that, sea fishing. Las Vegas is bracing for 6 months of rain. Ooh, so them people living down the tunnels in Las Vegas better get their asses out of there, or they're gonna be washed away.
Now, see, Irish, mid-grade boy, taking nothing off of it. Nothing off of it.
What about all them copper?
I said nothing. Well, don't you understand? Nothing comes off of it. It goes right there in that toe. Christ. Don't understand it.
Did I miss someone else coming in? Oh, Patrick Williams, how do? Good to see you. I just seen someone there saying hi, Patrick, and I missed him coming in. So, hey, Patrick, good to see you. Welcome in. Patrick, you're always good for the old prices. What's copper prices like in Ireland at the moment? Few people are saying prices are down. So, what's the story?
I gotta show Shark something too. Oh, Shark, Mr. Shark. Mr. Shark, you're a jerk.
He's not even listening to you.
Look at that, Sharky. Look at that.
Hey, there you go.
Don't know what I'm doing. I finally got the damn thing yesterday, so I was gonna do motors today and burn it up, and it actually is fire resistant because we put a torch on it yesterday. And you can't even, don't even remember where it was. It's down here somewhere.
He's just standing there and he's getting his neighbor with a big blowtorch to torch him.
I did. We used a propane torch.
And did you record it? Because that would have made a great video.
I'll do it.
What you call it saying HH Recycling saying Cruiser's usually in Discord a few times a week. He was there yesterday, but it's yard sales. Oh yeah, yards. He's doing yard sales as well. That's right. I seen him at a few market sales and stuff like that, doing the usual what he usually does, buying more than he's selling.
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute.
No problem. So Cruisers, it's a busy time of year for Cruiser. He's doing them all in markets and stuff like that. So trying to get rid of a few of his little antiques, but he usually ends up buying more than he sells. Paul Frost, welcome in. Good to see you, sir. Down a bit, but it's keeping at 620 for number 2. Okay. So it is down a small bit. No, it's just as I was reading that article saying that they expect copper to drop back a bit more because of the Chinese market being so slow at we'd say looking for copper for manufacturing at the moment. So that's what's holding it back.
I do got to start doing my motors because they're piling up.
Urban Prospector is saying there's a fire close by to Cruiser Mac at the moment. He's been posting the last few days due to the fires close by.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so I hope he stays safe.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit of that rain from California might get up to him. Is he on that side of Canada? Is he on the west coast or east coast?
I think he's on the west.
Okay.
Because he goes to the coast all the time, so I'm guessing he's on the west coast. I don't think Canada has an ocean in the middle. Maybe they do.
No, but there is an east coast and a west coast, isn't there?
Yeah.
No, he could be on the east coast.
I think he's out on the west side, though.
Yeah.
I think he's further up because I don't remember who it was. Said he was like way the hell away from him. I don't know if it was that wannabe clown or one of them.
You mean HH Recycling that's in the chat? That guy?
Whatever. Nobody I'm worried about.
Yeah, wannabe. He's about 4 hours from the coast, I think. Which coast? East or west, wannabe?
Yeah, since you want to know everything. Wannabe. Isn't it amazing how you can have a tool and then it just disappears? I got some more.
Hammer, okay. West Coast Cruise Mate is in. So there we go.
I got much more silver contacts that I don't know.
I was going to say there's a bit of silver on there.
So, Mike, if you don't have a cluttered workshop, it's easy to find your tools as well as being safer.
No, they're all right here. See, they're all in this little pile because it's the only tools I use. It's just this piece of copper that shouldn't even be up here. It was hiding.
Wannabe getting off. You asshole.
He's funny.
Sorry, Wannabe, for picking on you. We're sorry.
I'm not.
I was going to say we are, but Mike isn't.
No.
What are you eating, Shark?
Wheatins.
What?
Old people food.
Wheatins.
Oh, old people food.
You got to eat those so he can poop regular.
Wheat thins. Oh, well, I mean wheat thins.
You know, when you get over 80, you got to keep regular. Don't want to get a clog.
So I'm looking here at what it would cost to get a fingerprint scanner.
Oh, and
Because
you also have to get the software.
Yep.
So it looks like the scanners. Well, here's one for $18 and here's one for $89. So which one do you think actually works?
Neither one. The $500 one.
And then somehow or another, I'd have to, I'm not at that place where I want to invest in the same kind of software that a lot of the scrapyards have, where your picture is merged with your fingerprint and the receipt and, the whole deal, because that's just going to be stupid expensive for where I'm at right now.
But like when you were saying there that you have to take down like a full description of the person, like the color of their eyes and all this sort of stuff, that's a lot of work to have to do to buy something. So it's going to have to be a lot of stuff the guy's going to be selling to you before you probably go to all that effort. If he just wants to sell one laptop, I don't think it's the amount of work you have to go for just one laptop.
So here's a company that does fingerprint scanners, and they're $56 up to $135.
Just look at it as a tax write-off.
Yeah, it's still money I'm spending.
Oh, boo-hoo. Quit being cheap.
Says the man that doesn't have a fingerprint scanner.
Don't need one. I gladly accept all stolen goods. I don't care what it is.
He knows that it's stolen, he doesn't have to pay as much for it. Mike knows how the world works.
That's right.
And then you got to get the software that goes, holy, oh, no way.
400.
Try 3,000.
Oh.
Okay.
I think I'd be a little short.
That's ridiculous. Oh, wait a minute. So I got to figure out what's the difference. Now, this is only 400.
Oh,
that's ridiculous. What's the difference?
So, Irish, what would you do with this board? Irish!
I'm sorry.
What would you do with this board?
Well, what do you mean, what would I do with it? What's on the other side of it?
This garbage.
Oh, I'd be taking all them pins off.
Hey, that's a safety hazard. That's a safety hazard.
That's going to be some clutter on the floor.
I like clutter.
Copperbook pays off in the long run, Shark, especially with repeat customers.
Clutter is my life.
It pays off. Well,
now, Shark, you know how you may be moving out of Florida State, you were saying?
Yeah.
And the other state you may be going to, do they insist on the same stuff with the fingerprinting and all that if you're buying stuff? Did you look into that?
I don't know the answer to that because I don't know what state I'm going to yet.
Okay, you haven't narrowed it down fully yet.
Yeah, so I need to research that. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Free with the 3-finger discount, yeah. Scanner mounts next to door, take axe, hit scanner and connect the 2 wires in the door opens. No, it's a different time. In case you haven't seen Sharks live earlier, the police were over in tell him the way things are to be done going forward, and to give him a book, and in it he has to have. Well, I'll let Shark tell you what he has to have. Shark, what do you have to do?
Yeah, so I have to they've given me a password and a login for this software that the police department uses, where I have to start entering in anything that I buy from a person. And it's for them to be able to see if it's stolen. And when I put stuff in there, I have to do the full description of the item that I bought, the make, the model, the year, the color. I mean, it's ridiculous. And I have to put in the identity of the person that I bought it from. So their full name, a picture, a description of them, and including a fingerprint of their right thumb. So that's the part that would get a little bit challenging right now, because everything else I could do, with a digital camera and paper, like I've been doing. But the thumbprint would be the problem. Now, in my live stream, somebody suggested that, I think it was Scorpion suggested that I just go get some fingerprint cards and ink, and just do it the old-fashioned way. And I suppose that's a possibility. But then I'd have to scan it to upload it into their software, which I suppose is, still manageable. But can you just see how many people are going to, say, oh, yeah, sure, you can put ink all over my finger and give me a hard time. And what if they lost their right thumb? All right, well, let's see. What does it say if somebody has...
That's a good question.
And Daniel said, what if their right hand is missing? Never mind their thumb.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. I'm looking. I'm reading.
Don't hurt yourself.
We'll stop saying, what if their two hands were They say, what if they have no hands? You're gonna have to get a toe print.
Well, then how the heck how are they stealing stuff if they don't have any hands? Come on.
They get somebody else to steal it for them, and then they just go and sell it.
Uh-huh.
That'd be my guess. Sounded good.
So this is interesting. It does not tell you what to do if they do not have a right thumb.
So they're good to go.
At least I'm not seeing anything here.
Yeah, Bruce, you wouldn't be scrapping much if there are no hands.
Huh. Well, that might be one of those interesting questions I'll have to ask, but I really don't want to ask that many questions, because I don't want to be that guy,
You're already
Just blame one of us. Just say, oh, these guys told me to ask you. Strong arm.
A friend of mine wants to know.
Yeah, just tell them you're asking for a friend.
Is that a big capacitor is on that mic?
You like it?
Yeah, that's a big capacitor.
Yeah, it is a big one. I don't know what
even electronic scrappers saying that's one big capacitor. Just say you haven't. Yeah, George is saying, what if you say you didn't buy anything, that everything was given to you? How are they going to prove you paid for something?
I got a crap load of boards that look like this. A million of them on there.
And you don't pull off any of them relays or anything, no?
Pulling off nothing. I told you that already. Why you keep asking me stupid stuff? I'm not going to keep repeating myself, you freaking leprechaun. I'm not even taking this little copper crap off of here. See?
But Mike, there might be a tiny little piece of silver in those relays that you could spend, a lot of money on acids to recover.
Shit, I forgot.
Well, you wouldn't spend a lot of money on acids to recover them, because you get a lot of relays and then you do it. You just don't do it on one relay.
Now I gotta take it to throw in the shred bucket. God dang it. Look at that copper motor.
So, George, I'm not going to go down that road. It's not my nature to not follow the rules. So, plus I wouldn't put it past the police department, the detectives to, test by having somebody, one of the detectives that I haven't met yet swing by and try to sell me something. So, yeah, I'm just not going to go down that road.
Yeah, like Kuzma said there, you'd have to start cooking the books, and is that not a felony? So there you go. You're not going to,
What are all the teeth marks?
What are them you're trying to get off there, Mike?
They got to be like a ballast or something.
Okay.
Because they're cast aluminum, but they got that epoxy filled crap in the bottom of them.
Oh, yeah.
So I just saw these with breakage. It's not even epoxy, it's like a hard ceramic.
And if you hit it with a hammer, will it crack?
I don't know. It dents.
Okay, interesting. Oh, that's right, to see a screwdriver going through someone's hand.
Well, I was more worried about the ceramic going in my eye, but appreciate your concern. Freaking leprechaun.
There we are with another safety violation.
It's almost like a porcelain.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'm not going
Yeah.
to just throw it with breakage. When I take all my power supplies in for breakage, I'll just throw all that in because I got a big bin full of breakage.
Daniel says that ceramic does come out, by the way.
Huh?
Daniel says the ceramic will come out if you hit it enough times.
Yeah, well, I don't really care that much about it. Mr. Daniel. It's high-end scrappers. We don't have to worry about that little bull crap. Time for that little
Oh, yeah, you're the big boys, the big boy scrapper.
That's right.
Yeah, you don't associate with those small part-time wannabe scrappers. You're in the big leagues.
I usually just end up getting tired of trying to beat the stuff out of there. So, I'm just too damn lazy to spend any time doing it.
I think that all you people in the chat and Mr. Leprechaun dude up there should be honored and blessed that me and Shark even allow ourselves to be here.
Oh, I pray every night that you are still here for the following Sunday, that God has not taken you to another place, because we would miss you so much.
Yeah. Let me tell you a little secret. Like I told you before, I go to bed every night, pray I don't wake up, and I'm up early every morning. So that's some bullshit right there.
Well, it seems my prayers get answered better than your prayers. That's what's happening.
I want to die on my birthday. That would be so cool to die on your birthday.
Why would it be cool to die on your birthday?
Well, same day you were born, you die.
But what if someone had bought your present and you're dead? You're not going to see it then.
Ain't nobody buying me shit. I ain't worried about that. So if I'm not here Tuesday, people, I'm dead. How's that?
Yeah.
So hit my PayPal up before then, will you?
Yeah.
So it's your birthday Tuesday. Tuesday. Well, happy birthday, early happy birthday to you.
No, I don't accept happy birthdays.
You might do a live stream and we can wish you happy birthday on your live stream.
Yeah, good luck. I was supposed to do one last week and I got busy and didn't do it.
Yeah, you were saying that. I didn't see any live stream.
I didn't even feel bad either. Didn't even feel bad.
Christos. HH. Oh my God.
That's right. You know it's true.
Hey, Doggy Bones, welcome in.
Hey, Doggy Bones.
Daniel said, "Die on your birthday in your birthday suit."
You people would be just so lost without the knowledge of the two greatest scrappers in the world. E-Waste Ben and
E-Waste Mike.
Mike.
And Ian Matthews.
And Ian Matthews. I'm just winging it. I'm just winging it.
Ian Matthews let us down tonight. And Ian Matthews said, "I'll boot you on Sunday, lads. No, there'll be no problem. I won't be suffering from no wedding. I'm well able to drink." Where's Ian Matthews tonight? Probably his head is up his arse from drink.
His head's on my pillow.
No, worse yet. Actually, Ian is fine. What happened was he woke up, he looked at that pillow, and he went, ah, and he had a heart attack.
Probably.
That pillow is probably cut its throat.
And you know he's got the better one because that one actually has the cover on it, so it does have a zipper to take the cover. So yeah, that could be a problem for him.
Oh no, the one with the zipper would have been really dangerous for him. Imagine that.
Yeah.
What he would have done to himself with a cushion with a zipper on it.
We'll see a news headline out on the BBC or something like that. Man bleeds to death after cutting his throat on a zipper, on a pillow zipper.
Wiggins man.
Wiggins man.
I'm a Wiggins man.
Let's see if this is so. Urban Prospector said, "Irish, how do I mute just Mike? Can't see his face, so can't read his lips."
Oh, you just go like this.
Where's he gone? He's gone completely. I tried to bring him up. He's gone completely. They're all gone. You're there as well. I don't know what happened there. He disappeared and you went down the street and he's gone. I don't know what happened there. See, he jinxed a completely wrecked StreamYard, so he did.
That's what he must have done that, yeah, because I didn't touch anything. All I was doing was clapping that he was gone.
I went down to bring him back up and he was no longer there. So he disappeared completely. Hey guys, I have a fluorescent lamp. What scrap pile? Pooh's mate wants to know. Ta-da! Come on, Mike. There's a question. Where would she put her fluorescent lamp ballast into?
So your yard may have a category for ballast, so they might buy it as ballast. But some yards, if it says electric or electronic ballast on it, they will only take it as scrap because that usually means it's full of epoxy.
There we go. Mike, the show cannot go on without you. Mike. I prayed all week that I prayed all week that Mike would be alive to come up there, and now he just goes. I wasted my prayers.
But the copper buck has nailed it. He didn't even wait for his birthday. He stroked out on us.
He died before his birthday. I saw that was Pooh's mess. As long as it doesn't say electronic ballast, there should be a category for it. Also check that make sure that it's no PCBs. Yeah, the old electronic ones are just the old cheapy old boards in them. Blah, blah, blah. We need of the apocalypse.
So I had
What happened there, Mike? Where did you go?
I left.
Uh,
I got better things to do than deal with these peasants.
peasants. Enjoy your evening. Scrap and Salvage, you enjoy your evening. Take it easy. Good having you in. I've been looking forward to Mike being up on panel all week. Come back, Mike. See, Mike? Everyone loves you.
You're all full of shit.
what would the world be without you, Mike?
As Daniel said, there it is. Look at he ain't got time for us little people.
Nope.
Why is your camera pointing at the ceiling?
Because that's where I knocked it and just decided I didn't feel like reaching over there to change it. Well, you're not happy enough just knowing I'm here.
We just want to make sure you're alive and you're not a ghost, because you might have died and there might be a ghost that's here. Oh, look at all that
There
nice
you go.
copper piling up.
There's a copper wall for you.
Nice.
Mike, you gonna scrap that copper and get all that copper out of there?
Out of here?
Out of that motor?
No.
He's just adding it to the cutter that's behind him.
It goes to the motor bucket.
Motor bucket.
Motor bucket. Ain't nobody got time for stripping that crap.
Mike, I remember you when the quiet times were there. You were like, now that you're big time again.
Yeah. How many years ago was that?
No, I'm saying in June when things were quiet, were you not breaking stuff down?
No.
Don't lie. You'll go to hell.
I'm already there. Can't go to some place you're already at. What do I do with that? Look, that thing bounced right back here to me. I guess it don't want to go.
It's a boomerang.
Quite a bit of copper on there, though.
There's a good bit of copper on them little motors that will be in the microwave. Sim wants to rotate the plate. They have a nice little bit of copper in them for the size of them. For any of us peasant scrappers who have to scrap out everything to make money, not like you big boys who get the big stuff. Us peasant scrappers have to get our everything out. Isn't that right in the chat? There you go.
All right, that's boring.
Yeah, boring. So I had an interesting one a while back. I was telling somebody about, that I scrap PCBs. And like, you shouldn't be touching that stuff. That'll give you cancer. I'm like, circuit boards? No, that's not what that stands for. Oh, it's not?
I was someone was giving me where was it? It was about a week or 2 weeks ago. Guy had a box of little bits of stuff that he brought from his house. He said, "Oh, I bought this smoke alarm as well. Will you take that?" I said, "Oh, I'll have a look at it, yeah." And he goes, "Oh, I'd be worried now because it says contains radioactive material. Would it be safe to take it apart?" You know how the smoke alarms have just a little bit of radioactive thing in it, so he was concerned for my health. God bless him. Where I'd be probably collecting 40,000 of them and sending them over to Mike.
I throw them in a shred.
I mean, I could understand why a scrapyard might have an issue because they would get a lot of them piled up in one place.
Yeah.
So
may or may not take, or there needs to be no PCB on the label. If they don't take it as ballast, throw it in the shred.
Let me take these little brass things out of here real quick. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that little contact on there. You people are disgusting. Micro scrappers
Ah,
make me want to puke
Mike-
and crap in my pants at the same time.
Well, you're the one micro scrapping.
I don't even say it to him. Don't even say it to him.
I know. I just wanted to do it just to say something to bitch about.
We know you are a micro scrapper, secret micro scrapper.
Oh,
You're the
oh,
most dangerous type.
look inside there. Those little springy thingy things. Oh my goodness. Let's get those out. Let's hurry. Oh, look, they just fall right out. Oh my goodness. Oh, jeez.
You're
Oh,
definitely a
this
secret
so
micro scrapper.
relaxing. I'm making thousands of dollars here right now just doing. Oh, jeez. Can't even pay my freaking light bill with this bullshit. All right,
Are you done? Have you finished?
I'm done.
Got it out of your system?
Oh,
The amount of clutter you're going to have to clean up.
I know you're just adding to the clutter right and left.
millions and millions of pounds here. Not doing
Silver or not? What I was going to say. Electronic scrapper. Silver contacts. He likes his silver contacts,
I'm piling them all up because I'm going to send them down there to him.
and he's going to come back with a big, massive silver bar to you.
I don't give a shit if he makes $1 zillion on it. I don't care what he does. Out of my hair.
$1 zillion.
Yeah.
And that's much easier to do now that you don't have a ponytail.
Yeah. You know, I'm surprised my ponytail never got cut up in a grinder.
Everything else does.
That would have been jacked up.
Oh, that'll be a fun safety topic. I'm going to write that one down.
Oh, look at there's more contacts, Irish. Oh my God. You see him in there?
I do. I see it.
See him?
JR Cat, I'll pay you shred price for them. See, JR Cat said he'll give you shred price for them contacts.
But I can send him the electronic scrapper for free. That's
Electronic scrapper haven't been working on any silver this weekend.
a gift. He said he'll give me shred price. Well, shred is like 28 cents a pound here, buddy. You still want to pay me up? 28 cents a
I
pound.
thought he was going to say like $28 or something like that a pound.
That's next week. They said it's going up.
I think you meant 0.028 cents a pound.
Yeah, that might have been it. I'm surprised shred has not gone down in the last couple of weeks. It's been sticking at 6 cents a pound.
Yeah, we've been holding steady as well. No complaints.
Yeah, you'd have a nice bit of shred to get rid of with all them computer cases and stuff like that, Mike, built up.
Yeah. Oh, and now I cut the silver contact off. Oh, that's junk.
Oh,
Garbage. Oh my God! Look at this piece of wire. Look at that, Irish.
you
Oh,
gonna strip it?
oh my God! We gotta take care of it. Let me get my little handy dandy.
It's Mike. It's Ian that likes stripping all the wire.
Well, you know, Ian's my buddy, so you know I gotta. Oh yeah, look. Eventually it'll cut through. Oh, this is great. Oh my God. Let me try it this way. See if this works better.
Careful, don't stick the knife into yourself.
Oh, I should just run over there and throw it through my wire stripper, but that's like 2.5 feet away. That's too far. Too much work. Too much labor involved there. Oh my God, look at this. Are you looking, people? You amateur peasants. Look at this is gonna end bad. I can feel it.
I can see a lot of blood being spilled soon.
Oh my God, look at H&H, you looking? You Canadian. Look at that. Oh my God. That's gotta be $150 worth of copper right there.
Oh,
You know what? It's 200 because it's nickel coated. It's $200. Now I'm gonna go
Copper, dent removal, a roof, and a hull damaged. That's not too bad. $600 for 3 hours work, $200 an hour. Can't complain about that one, electronic scrapper. If you could get that every day, you'd be okay.
When I first read Electronic Scrapper's comment, I thought he said he got paid $600 for panty removal. How do you get the dents from a panty?
What's going on in your head, Shark? Do you accept payment?
It's bad. Trust me, you don't want to be there.
No buttons. That don't fit.
Let's try to prove that the 8 inches. What is that you're taking apart now, Mike?
If you have to ask, you don't deserve to know.
I was loosening my nut. My big brass nut. I don't know. It's some kind of monitor thing. It says Mettler Toledo high speed. That's all it says. I have no idea. But it's heavy as hell. I don't know what it is. I can tell you what's wrong with it, maybe.
Well, the front of the thing looks like
it stayed at 20. It's not that old. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Mettler Toledo usually makes scales and measuring equipment.
It could be. It says high speed, made in Germany, so it's garbage.
If it's a monitor, it might be the screen to a scale.
I don't know. Like I say, I get so much weird stuff. This thing don't fit either. Now what do I do?
Ooh, radar for a boat. That would be cool.
Oh, I know what I can do.
Your cat said it's out of gas. That's what's wrong with it.
See, this is what a micro scrapper would do. Some dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
Because he has to pull it off the boards because them clowns out in Ohio don't want that crap on their boards. So that's the only reason that crap's there.
Well, it adds up, isn't it? If they don't want it, you're still going to get paid for it off your scrapyard.
They're magically delicious. I don't have a thing for that. Chuck, did you buy my tools yet? I need them.
Was it 1 or 2 tools I was supposed to buy?
It was definitely 2.
It was like 4.
It was definitely 2.
4.
I'm trying to get the video edited today, but I have been saying that for 5 days. HH Recycling, how is the new business going for you? How are you getting on with your HH Recycling business? How's that going for you?
Look at that. First try.
I just want to see what's inside this thing that Mike's taking apart.
Well, you got a lot of screws to wait for.
I know, it looks like a laptop screw job.
It's going to take me about a half hour to get these screws out. So. Especially when they don't want to come out.
That's always frustrating.
Was in the house you showed me
Stop on
a
the.
couple of weeks ago.
Oh, there we go. 1.
Pulling 3 rooms of carpet. Oh, when you pull them and all the dust and stuff you throw into the air. Yeah.
I used to work for
I tell you, carpeting was one of those things that I always left to a pro. I've done a lot of drywall in my day, but carpeting, nope, just never looked like anything I wanted to do.
Yeah, the amount of dust that builds up in the carpets, even if you're hoovering them, vacuuming them every day or whatever, still, when you go lifting them carpets, the amount of dust that comes out of them.
These screws are non-magnetic.
So stainless steel.
Are they stainless?
Or brass.
Let's go check. I'm so excited to find out.
That airplane he just started up.
That's what happens when you have a whole bunch of crap on your grinder bench. Vibrate.
Oh, so you have a lot of clutter on your grinder bench.
Clutter, yes. There's wires, there's
Clutter.
bags, there's rags, there's heat sinks. There's all kinds of crap over there.
Pieces of finger.
That's hanging on the wall on that T-shirt. Belly.
Piece of belly stuck to a T-shirt.
Oh no, I did when I did that grinder. It got me in the wrist here. So yeah, it's close to the finger. We had a young kid, 24 works.
Was that screw brass or stainless steel?
Well, when you hit my PayPal, I'll let you know. Does it really make a difference?
Well, it's nice to know.
I mean,
You went to all the effort to go over and check, like.
I did that for all the
Yeah,
little
Irish, I'll super chat you $5 so that you can hit Mike's PayPal for 2.
Mike will have to go live for his birthday for me to hit him up, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
That's the rule.
That ain't happening. I got things to do. I'm working all day. I don't celebrate my birthday.
Well, we can celebrate it for you.
Yeah, if you want to waste your time, I'll start a
Mike
live.
is Irish.
I'll stop.
He's Irish. There's no such thing as a waste of time when it comes to celebrating.
I'm Irish too. I don't care. Oh no, I lost my. It's in that bucket somewhere. I ain't never gonna find that damn thing. Oh, there it is, right at the top. Woo, got lucky.
I was going to say, so we'll never know what's inside of that.
Nope, I'll throw it right in the shred. There's probably nothing in it. There's one little plug right here. That's all I see. I don't see like any other like HDMIs or nothing else. So this is probably going to be a big disappointment. What night?
Young kid, 24-hour, worked my ass into the ground. Well worth the money.
Oh, these bolts were stainless steel, by the way.
It's under all the tin millies, yeah.
100 was all the 10 millimeter. I don't get too much 10 millimeter stuff. I don't get a lot of metric stuff. What's that? What size is this? Let's just be metric now. Call me a liar. 7/30 seconds. See?
Well, I thought J.R. Cat was talking about M&Ms.
10 M&Ms. God dang it.
10 M&Ms, that'll cost you $50 to ship to Ireland.
At least $50.
The shipping will only cost you $2. Customs will cost you $48.
Well, 48 in America and another 48 in Ireland.
Yeah, no, I sent Ralph a game one time, and I don't remember what I paid here, but he had to pay like another $40 just to pick it up.
Yeah, I don't know why you have to pay customs there. Customs is meant to be in the country that it's going to, not the country it's coming from.
Yeah, I had to pay it here, and then when he got it, he had to pay some stupid tax to get it. The game was like
Hey, David, welcome in.
he was looking for a game, he couldn't find it, and I found it on out in California. It was a $500 game.
Wow.
I paid $500 for it. Sent it to his ass.
My God.
Only took his ass like 3 months to pay me back. I didn't care. That's when I like people. I don't like people anymore. I like Ralph though. Where is Ralph?
I thought you loved Ralph. Yeah.
All right, Irish, we got 2 more screws. Told you gonna take a
How
half.
many more screws have you to do?
Huh?
Is there many more screws left in it? There couldn't be anything left in it.
There's 12 screws just around that frame. Those stainless steel screws. Oops. I mean those shred screws.
All good here,
Hey,
David.
we're doing great.
David, is that big storm that's out in California heading your way as well?
Irish. The
All
last
right,
one.
that's a big reveal. A big reveal.
All right, here we go.
All right, drum roll.
Dun-dun-dun. Oh, oh, Mike. What did you do? I can't see it.
I just want to make sure my avatar was right. All right, see how we can get this open now. Holy moly.
Probably some sort of epoxy holding it all in. What the hell?
I'm saying not worth it. No.
What the? There must be screws hidden under the front, is there, or something?
No,
here we
Mike,
go.
watching you struggle with this is definitely worth it.
There ain't nothing in this fucking thing. Yeah, I swore. Got stainless steel though. Look, nothing in it.
Oh, a few little boards. That's it.
That's it. I'll take this piece off. This is stainless. This is shred. Ain't that some bullshit?
That's a heck of a monitor for that much effort.
I ain't never accepting anything free from that place again.
A little crappy power board sort
That's
of
all I
thing.
said.
Isn't it?
Yeah, let 'em- this and that. The rest of it's just shred. Well, you know what? That might be. Well, the frame is stainless. I don't know.
Well, you got some good stainless out of it.
Crock of shit. Pissed off.
So David is getting lots of rain his way. So there we go. The wife says it's not as bad as in San Diego right now. Still there than Chinese.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute, people. Hold on. Might be worth it. Oh, yeah, we got some brass. All right.
See, wasn't it worth all that?
That was worth it.
Oh, David has a pizza in the oven, so we're going to play the pizza game. I'm going pepperoni pizza. Shark, what flavor has he?
Well, of course, it's going to be ham and pineapple.
Anyone else want to guess in the chat what pizza Dave has before he tells us? Come on, Foos, mate. What flavor do you think he has?
All this clutter in my way.
Oh, it's sausage pizza.
Oh, sausage. Oh, man.
I have a comment, but I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, Meat Feast would be kind of a sausage pizza, but Meat Feast has sausage and pineapple, not pineapple, pepperoni and salami and a rake of other different types of stuff.
The power board on that side, not much on that side.
Not much there, no. Now, Mike, I know you're going to say it's not worth it or whatever, but for me, is there any little pins inside that little big where the thing plugs in? Are they gold pins?
Where?
Where you know where the socket came out through the back? Yeah, in there. Oh, I can't really see.
I threw it in the bucket. You see, like. Hard to tell. Because the back of it's like an epoxy.
Oh, right.
And you can't really see if it's gold or. I threw it in my gold connector bucket because.
Yeah, it looks like it's gold connectors.
That's the way I deal.
Given that that's a Mettler Toledo and the case is stainless steel, I got to believe those would be gold-plated pins in that.
Yeah.
In that cannon plug.
See, Scrappin says he'd pull the tantalums and throw it in mid-grade.
You know, I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this in low peripheral because I get away with a lot of crap down there. I get away with a lot of crap.
You're lucky they like you, Mike.
All the money they make off of me, between paying me the right way and screwing me in the next minute, they get me coming in going. All right, so now this. Like my pink scissors. Go ahead, say something.
He's supporting breast cancer awareness.
I was going to say, is it a safety scissors?
My granddaughter gave them to me. I don't know. Probably stole them from school. Wouldn't doubt it. Now, I want to deal with all this broken, look at all this broken glass. Just tons of it in here. Look at all this crap. This
Be
is
careful, that's a safety hazard.
This is a total safety hazard right here. All this clutter. Holding up the production.
I'm glad to see you're wearing gloves and everything when you're dealing with the broken glass.
Yeah, I got my safety glasses on. I should go put my apron on maybe, huh?
It's the new type see-through gloves he's on, safety gloves.
Oh, Shark, just so you know, Friday you went to a board store with me.
I did?
I wore that piece of shit shirt.
The one that you had marked out and put your sticker over?
Yeah. That's the one.
That's the one.
You know, I threw this piece of crap here on the floor and I've stepped on it 4 times already.
You see, that's why you got to watch out for that clutter.
That's all right. I'm ready to call it a day.
That clutter is money.
Not really.
What do you mean not really?
Maybe one day.
See that? E-Waste Mike's neighbours are cutting their lawns.
No, my neighbor's cutting my lawn. He must be bored. So see, like this here, there's
Yes.
a bunch of rejects that would take all this aluminum, all that stuff off of there. Not this guy.
Well, you see the little do you see the little tabs that were on it? Are they gold fingered?
I don't know and I don't care.
The little ribbon wires. Would you not just rip them off if they were?
I'm sorry. I don't know and I don't care. Did you hear what I said?
I heard what you said.
Okay. Irish, if you would see how many gold pins and all that crap I throw in the shred bucket,
I'd cry.
you'd have a massive coronary. So come on over.
See me having a heart attack live in Mike's shed.
Yeah, I'll go live. If you come over, I'll go live.
Just showing me all the stuff he's thrown into the shred.
Yep. I keep some of it. A lot of this gold stuff, I'm just going to, when I send my other crap down, the electronic scrapper, I'll send them all this gold-plated stuff. You can have it.
And would your refiner not buy any of that off you if you had a lot of gold-plated stuff? Would he not buy it off you?
He really don't do that stuff. He's basically the ceramics and the chips, and
Okay.
you know, he sticks with the. Yeah, he really don't do pins.
Yeah, no, the pins and stuff does take a lot more acid than the other things, so
Yeah.
I can see why.
Yeah, he mainly does that crap. He does good at it though.
Hey, Irish. I'm gonna try something here. I want to share my screen.
Your sound is breaking up.
It is?
Yeah,
Is it really breaking up?
yeah.
Yes, it is.
You sound like a chipmunk.
Well, son of a biscuit.
Yeah. Keep doing it though, because maybe it'll drop you.
Okay, that was interesting. That was interesting. I opened up a tab, and I was going to share the screen just to see if it would do the same thing again, and it did the same thing again. So
As soon as you went to open the tab, that's when it happened. So what I'd say now is open a few tabs there and let them for a few minutes, and then start talking after you've opened them. Let them run in the background for a few minutes, and then start talking, and then just start switching afterwards and see does it affect. I think it's just when they're opening that the issue is.
Because when he did the his XL and it
Yeah.
started breaking up, and then it cleared up when he still had
Yeah.
the XL up.
Yeah, I think it's just while it's opening them, it breaks up. But then if he has them open in the background and just switches to them after they're open for a while, I think it'll work.
Maybe if you delete some of those blue-haired porn sites on your computer, you got too much going on there.
I do that on the other computer.
Yeah, you're breaking up still at the moment, so just let them run for a few minutes. Let them tabs run for a few minutes, and then we'll check in a minute and see if once your computer has settled itself down again.
I'll be back.
Because I think it's when they're opening up that it's putting strain on the RAM or something. But then once they're open for a while, and then when you switch between them, I think it'll be okay. Yeah, I think that's why it wasn't happening last night. So it's because you had them tabs already pre-opened before we started tests and stuff. Now we'll know in a minute. We'll give it another minute and we'll see. And we'll see are you able to switch between the open tabs without any issue.
In the end, he'll find out it's something really stupid.
Yeah, well, the thing we know now for definite is it's definitely on Shark's side. It's nothing to do with YouTube or it's nothing to do with StreamYards because he's up on my StreamYards and he's up on the YouTube and it's only him that's been affected.
Yeah.
Now, okay, talk now. I think you're back, are you? Talk away.
I don't know. How do I sound?
No, you're still
now?
breaking up. No, you're still breaking up.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not that either because I thought it'd be settled down by now. Hey, Big Country Scrapper, welcome in. And are all the tabs that you've opened there now, Shark, are they all on the one screen or have you put some on the second screen?
They're all on the second screen.
Okay. And what about if you opened all them tabs on the first screen? Move them all to the first screen now and see would that make a difference?
Can you hear me now?
Your favorite scrapper's in, Big Country Scrapper, Mike.
Hey, Big Country. So now I've moved them all over to the primary.
And you're working perfect.
All right, wait a minute, let's try this. So now I'm bringing them up to look at them.
Yeah, you're still working perfect. I can still
It's
hear
still
you
working
talking perfect. Oh no, it's breaking up now.
Now it's breaking up again?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, let me close these. Okay, now I got them all closed.
Yeah, you're back to normal. Everything's working perfect.
Open them back up. You have an internal problem there somewhere.
Yeah, there's definitely.
Yeah, I certainly do.
Yeah, I'm wondering, is it to do with your graphics card or sound card or something that it's putting strain on it? I don't know. And did you know?
And this is.
Did you have a look at the settings on the sound card or anything like that? Is that up to date? The drivers are all up to date on that, are they?
Yeah, I mean, I specifically checked the drivers on the sound card.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe when I updated drivers on the sound card, the new drivers were hosed up.
Yeah, maybe can you go back a step on the drivers, maybe on the sound card, go back to the previous drivers or something and see maybe it might be something with the new update or something. I don't know. It's just a weird one. It's weird how it works. Like we were on for over an hour testing it and opening tabs and shutting tabs. Not one issue. And then tonight it's back again. When you set up your last night, would say when you were setting up for doing the test run, did you just test that out? Did you set it up just get the switch on your PC, would say, long before we went testing it, or had you it on for a while?
No, well, I had rebooted it probably an hour or so before we went live.
Okay, but what I mean is, it was running for. Was it running for an hour before you went live, or did you just come straight up?
It was probably running for about an hour or so before you and I went live.
Okay, so it's not that. I thought maybe it was that it was running when you have because when you set up your live for today, did you set up that a lot earlier in the day and leave your PC running, or do you switch off your PC after you set up your live?
So today, I specifically waited and a half hour before going live. I shut everything down. I cleared the cache, and I rebooted the computer.
Yeah, it's a strange one, that is. Right, let me see what is. Big Country Scrapper is asking Mike, has he cleared out the shop yet, and about a run to board sort? And what's Daniel saying? I have a plan. We all send stuff we don't scrap to Mike. So you can vacate Mike's house, extra house, being an empty zone, and pick up the RJ plugs to take home.
I already went to board sort because I can sell my boards. Just saying.
Hey, Philip. Hey, don't worry about being late, Philip. You've popped in. Hit the like, and that will be grand. We're about to finish up anyhow, so I'm going to ask Shark, what's your plan for the week besides trying to sort your PC problem?
Yeah, more troubleshooting. Yeah. I've got some pickups that I need to make here that I've had some folks contact me to arrange. We'll be doing our videos. I'm planning on having Monday, Wednesday, Friday video, the Thursday Patreon video. We're going to try to do this live stream again Sunday. Saturday, I'm doing a community pickup. So there's one of the local communities is doing a e-waste turn-in day. So we'll see what I end up with. It actually could be pretty good because I've already had a phone call from somebody that saw the flyer that community put out, and they called me to ask me about certain things. So that could be an interesting turnout.
What's God is saying? Philip is saying sound is bad. Can't hear you. Is that my sound that's gone bad, Philip, or is that Shark? Because I can hear Shark perfect, but I'm wondering in case my sound has started to switch down, and then we might be coming to some sort of solution.
Maybe you want to.
Can't hear you. So Philip, let us know. Is it my sound that's gone bad, or is it? Are you up to date on the stream, or are you just watching? Have you just come in and caught up on where Shark's sound is going bad? Maybe you're a small bit behind on the stream. Right, take care, Paul. Take care. Good to you. Scrapping saying the sound is good. Maybe Philip is just a bit behind after coming in. Maybe he probably has to just move the stream forward a bit. He's probably just
magic. Look at that magic.
Who's the helper?
3 hands.
3 hands. Right, Mike. Tell us what your plan for the week is.
Not a damn thing. Computers.
Why isn't there a beer in that hand?
Yeah, why isn't that hand taking computers apart?
There we go.
I was going to say, why isn't that hand taking computers apart?
Right. You don't have the patience for that crap. No, I'm just going to start grinding these computers out tomorrow. So that's my plan all week. I'm supposed to have a pickup tomorrow that I just thought about, but I might blow the guy off.
You might blow the guy, too.
Because it's like...
sorry, I don't know.
It's like 3. Well, you already said it, so it wasn't matter.
Sorry.
But other than that, I might get another load of computers. I don't know. See how my back feels.
Okay.
I think it's going to be more. He wants to get rid of some servers, so I'm really not looking forward to that.
And you might go live for your birthday on Tuesday, yeah?
I am not going live on Tuesday. Good try, though. There, cast aluminum.
All right. Well, what's my plan for the week? Same as every week. Work. I have a video done, just to upload it. I'll probably try and get it done this week, uploaded and out, or I might leave it till next week. I'm not sure. I'm gone like Ralph now. I have videos there, and I might just upload them. I might not. Depends what mood I'm in. So as always, guys, thanks for being on the panel. People in the chat, thanks for being there, and the guy with the beer, the hand with the beer, thanks for popping in, and everyone else, take it easy, and I'll let Mike do the Ralph part.
Scrap you all later.
Bye bye, guys. Thanks for being